So I'm pretty sure not everybody completely understands what I was talking about earlier when I mentioned there was 3 different types of analysis when I was thinking, Lou. There are 3 different types of analysis. Your first type of analysis is fundamental. Your second is technical. The third type of analysis is what's called sentiment, or your sentimental analysis. Now, when you do fundamental analysis, is based off of how the metrics of the company work. So let's just say I'm investing in some sort of store and they have a good output, they have good cash flow. People have bought this, share, and it goes all the way up. Now, keep in mind, this isn't financial advice. I'm going to say that in every video. But the stock starts to go up. And then they have their quarterly earnings report. And then they have a great earnings report. And it's higher than expected. And people hold on to that share. Generally speaking, if you have a good fundamental analysis and you had a good buy position, you should make money. Because it should continue to go up because people are holding, and you were able to determine that that's what would happen. All right, now, technical analysis. Technical analysis is when I determine from looking at the chart, making a whole bunch of lines and geometric shapes with all the graphing tools that are on my line chart, I guess you could say. I could determine from the candlesticks, from patterns, but there's a lot of different things that you can do from technical analysis to determine what the price is. You can develop supports and resistances, and that's something that you see a lot in this AMC play. And then you can have what we see with what Lou does, and that's sentimental. Now, I just want to address this AMC play real quick, and I want to say, throw fundamental analysis out the window. You have Mr. Popcorn that runs this company, and every single time you have a quarterly earnings report, he also mentions that he's going to be hammering down that share price by selling a whole bunch of his stock because that's how he gets paid. Last time it was because he was getting old. There's always another reason. So throw fundamental analysis out the window. It really shouldn't reflect the price of the stock. Really shouldn't anyway, because the data that's being reported to the New York Stock Exchange and the SEC isn't correct anyway. We've had what's called failure to delivers in this play. So that also leads to my next statement, with technical analysis being completely ungraphable. So if you are somebody that's pretty good at this and designing your geometric shapes, and determining that this is a pennant and this is a bull pattern, and if you're good at that, that's out the window with this play. And now for those people that try to mix in the both. Oh, based off of my fundamental analysis and this technical analysis and how it's landing at the perfect timing to end this pennant, and it's going to explode by the time that Mr. Popcorn gives his information. Come on. We've already seen it so many times. Whatever you expect, they're doing the complete opposite and taking you for your money, because you're probably at that point playing with an option. Sorry, that's driving me insane. But at that point, you're probably playing with an option, and they're just cleaning up when it expires. Because sort of like the casino aspect, you're always so much more to take a loss than you are to take a profit, because you think of everything that Wall Street has to offer, and you're going to take them all in one play with your tiny little $300 option play. Or maybe you have it 1,000 times over. It's still peanuts compared to the rest of the play. Lou offers what's called sentimental analysis. So he knows all the BS that's going on the street. And earlier I thanked him because how could you give one of your friends, any information on this play based off one of the jerk-offs that we've seen that give us technical analysis and have been on CNBC for how they made $1 million on an option play? That's not what we do. Let's think about that. All right, we buy and we hold. All right, and along the way, we need a little bit more sentiment to be able to make us confident enough to hold that as investors. You're an investor. You haven't lost any money. You haven't executed your plan yet. Your plan is you are going to sell your highly valued assets. All right, I hope this all makes sense, but this is all shit that I learned from Lou. So thank you, Lou. I mean, so many of us have so many thank yous for you, man. And I don't know, people are going to call me a shill, call me a dork, call me this, that. I don't give a fuck. All right? Pick away, man. I'm just like you. I'm just waiting to fucking eat from this play. I want to get rich too, but I'll catch you later. Gotta go play with my kids.